want this roll?
Yeah, he can't have the item, exactly. And I think this also kind of kills the split run next week of Onyxia, because it's not safe.
That looks like
All right,
smooth beast for me.
We're gonna have to do this extra slow since I can't mark shit. Did I pass the leader at least of the
I
group?
will pass it. Does anyone want this for parses?
This is a pre-Ragnaros popping item in a speedrun situation, by the way.
Holy shit, there's no... fuck.
And it's kind of shite on Warlocks, honestly.
Yeah,
I think that is
Why?
everyone.
I think
Okay,
this
if it's bad, then I'll pass it.
You can't really trigger it safely because you don't take any damage, and it only attacks if you take damage.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to pass it, bro.
Pass.
I won it fair and square.
Yeah. No, but he passes it anyway. He's a big man. Give him some credit.
No, Cassian won anyway.
Who has the group lead now?
I gave it to Steel Rust.
Okay. Yeah, as long as it's... so then... Aroeni, can you mark yourself? Can you give assist to the hunter called Ankar or something in group 1?
I cannot mark myself.
Everyone do pass and loot yes, and then you go pass and loot no again. If you logged out, you have to do it again.
Yeah, you have to reset it.
Yeah.
But make sure you have assist on Ankar, the hunter in group 1. So he can mark.
You want to mark on me?
Yeah. I can't really mark right now.
Yeah, but triangle.
Or we pick someone else, but we kind of need the healers. We're short on healers. Since a healer died and we were already one healer who didn't show up, so we're down to 7 healers now. I don't want a healer to run around and do it. Anyway, you can mark the first Molten Giants, and we can start killing them. I hope everybody's here though. Maybe it's ready check time, just to make sure. Leader has best to do it. You're the leader.
Oh, no unbooning, huh?
No. We save it for Lucifron.
It's so sad that Raid Leader has an X on him. On the ready check.
Yeah, no, I'm ready, dude. Okay, everybody's ready. Let's go ahead and kill the first giant. I'm not sure, we might have to start the run from here, so this would be a part of the run. We kill the left one and then the right one. Ashilan is always on Skull. Birkid is always on Cross. And we try to do this a little bit slow, calm and collected. There's no stress, we can drink up the pool before every pull if you want to. Just call out if you are tight on mana and we'll stop.
There's global symbols.
Oh, what are the healer assignments?
Yeah, did we do heal
They are...
assignments?
Fuck, okay, wait. I got you, hold on. I'm coming back online.
Again.
Yeah, I'm coming in. There we go.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Can I get pally buffs on my cat?
So can you go to the right side and check if the Annihilator pulls if you go on the edge? You need, yeah, exactly, it pulls, okay. Then it's good to know. We kill these 2 Annihilators. Any warrior can tank them, feel free to tank them if you're a DPS warrior. Unless you're at like 6k HP, then I wouldn't recommend. But as long as you're over 6k, it's safe. So what I want to practice this week is doing the jump to the right. So you don't go to the bridge, you jump before the bridge to the right hand side. If you get into lava, it's fine. Healers will stay on top and heal the people failing, if someone fails.
The pets run around. You can't.
Yeah, the pets have to be dismissed. We should have no pets when we start the run.
Guys, please put pass on loot. Yes, this is not.
I have pass on loot, but it still popped up. So maybe
Yes,
I need to change
you have.
the.
I said if you listen, if you logged out, you have to put pass on loot. Yes, and then no, and then back to yes.
Okay, but I didn't hear that.
No.
Relax, man.
Okay.
Okay, so we're back. So technically, everybody made the run, the jump. So if we would have started the run, we would have killed exactly what we killed, and we would be coming into this. From this situation, we will continue running as long as Ashidan is first. We're gonna kill the Annihilator, both the Annihilators, which is sometimes one is a Firelord. And then we're gonna have to deal with the patrolling dog as well, probably. Can someone verify where the dog is? Yeah, there's a
Surgeon is patrolling.
Yeah, we have both. Oh, the dog is in a perfect spot. You can go ahead and pull those first Annihilators. Jump into them. Let Ashidan go first. You can do them one at a time, there's no stress. Just pull the other one when the first one is at like 30%. Obviously in the next week, or when we send it, then we pull both. But for now we do it kind of safely, so you get the routing. Alright, we should now be able to bring the dog.
The right one.
Yeah, you can take the Surger if you want to. Just pick up any of those patrols, those two patrols. We have to kill both.
You have to go down and pick him.
Yeah. The Surger is below them. Yeah, just kill the Surger and then let him come with the dog. On the dog, the first bubble is Loratus, and then Crazy Tony, and then Steelers.
It's not bad spot now. I'll take the surgery.
Yeah. We're chilling. Like for now, we're just gonna do this, as I said, extremely slow. There's no rush whatsoever. And that Surger is not gonna be killed normally. Now, it's gonna be killed later. Because the normal route would include we have the dog. The dog is dead by now.
Dog is super far away now.
Yeah, go back up again. Kill the destroyer packs and stuff, and we'll simulate that the dog was killed at the correct time later. And you can do the right side pack. That's okay.
Left side dog coming.
I don't have great vision.
Dog behind.
There's the dog behind.
Yeah. Pull it and swap to the dog. Swap to the dog. Kill the dog. Everybody on the dog. And Loratus bubble, also Crazy, you can bubble too. Just finish up the dog. Focus on nothing else but the dog. And keep the other mobs separated for now. Yes, you can discard it yourself. And there's gonna be a lot of like, I don't know, discussion through this run. But try to keep it to a minimum while we're fighting. So the point would have been, if we would have been 40 man now, and this would have been the situation, we would have pulled the dog with the giants anyway.
I'm out of range.
Dispel, no need to bubble, nobody has to bubble. Get the double giants. Just remember, tanks, by the way, when you stack these mobs up, this is the shortest you've been on healing in all your time of raiding in this guild. You have never been shorter on healers. So divide those giants in every pull if we can. We have to make sure we have no more deaths. That's the main concern now. And it's all about the route. It's not about going fast or effective in anything. Just go very, very slowly and do the route correct. obviously in upcoming runs, then the hunter will run ahead of us most of the time. Pull it when the surgery is coming from the bottom half to the top half. You're gonna chain with imps from there. That was not a good distract. So what you want to do, Aroni, for the future, when the surgery is coming from right to left, that's when you pull it. You don't pull it from left to right because it sometimes delays with its character model and stays at the imps. So that's for when we actually start pulling before we get to the path. Now we are gonna pull it. Yeah, exactly. From right to left. Left to right is super risky.
Yep. And once it's killed, or as soon as you run into the imps.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna have this surgery, this patrolling surgery. You're gonna pull too. Even if you can pull it while we're fighting the first surgery, that's fine too, because it patrols into this room like it did now. So this one we're gonna pull as soon as we can, and then the next one, like now that the first one is dying, you would be looking into the tunnel trying to find the next pull.
I have it.
Imps. Can we have a Frost Nova? And feel free to use staffers. So right now, let's pretend we didn't kill imps now. You can bypass with the whole raid. Then once they run into imps, you would pop Cheetah and run past them and look into Lucifer's room. Because if you can do the double dog pack before the boss, if the boss is miles away and you can safely get 2 dogs with the shot pet feed. Yeah, I don't want to do double dog packs even though I said we were gonna try it, but I don't want to do it while I'm not there. So yeah, shoot the first dog pack, shoot them back. After Lucifer, we're gonna do 1 double dog pack, but I don't want to do the one with evasions and dummies, which is the first one. We keep that, and also in week 3, week 3 and week 4, we are going to do a triple dog pull on the after Lucifer. But we will use a Petrol class to do that, and we have a guy who is gonna be taught how to do so. And just FYI, if these have smoldered, like they've done now, they don't respawn if you engage a boss. So, if we were to kill this dog pack, or now that you killed the last one, you don't have to wait for them to despawn to go to the boss, technically. We are going to do it, though.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure. Only fans spot the boss and they respawn.
Do you want me to take the next pack?
Yeah, get it. No, they don't chain with the boss. I'm 100%, or I'm 500%. I've spent so many hours looking at this note now. But you have to get them to smolder. I think why they respawn for only flags was that they died so unevenly. Only flags had the skull die after 3 seconds and then like the moon die after 15. Try not to ninja pull the boss now so we can unboon. Get the pet back.
Can we mark tank?
Mark skull, cross, square.
Get the boss.
The skull is obviously for Ashelan, cross is for Hercules, and square is for Vetsla. Vetsla is gonna tank it in sort of DPS gear or DPS spec. It doesn't hit very hard. So the raid healers, you need to keep an eye out on Vetsla as well.
Yeah, I have only 1 healer of mine now since this isn't here.
Yeah. So the healers who are on Ashelan off heal a bit on Vetsla as well, keep him up. But the damage should not be intense. And when it comes to decursing, it's most important we decurse the tank and the warrior and the melee. We don't decurse healers, we don't decurse casters, not in the middle of the fight, we do that after. So you focus on decursing tank and heal, tanks and melees, and then you stop and kill the boss. Let's go ahead and do the boss, guys.
Can we get marker then? Okay,
yeah, the one ad is marked to the square at least. And no cleaving even in speedruns. We still don't risk it. No cleaving, guys. Every single mind control has dropped to 70% in the first global. From the land of the dead.
Bring us down.
Oh, my base. I need that. From the depths comes this. This is the Lip AoE taunt rotation that I intend to run for all upcoming weeks. If there's a warrior who cannot make it, then we will just remove his name and pretend as if nothing happened. But you can also, warriors, make macros that whisper the next warrior in line, because I'm intending to keep this rotation forever so that everybody gets used to how it works. You can pull the next upcoming dog pack right now and do that, and then we will AoE the 2 last packs using the AoE, the Lip AoE taunt rotation. And we will have an assignment sheet as well for upcoming weeks, so you can read before the run about all of this. Because I'm not gonna have time to explain when we actually go for glory. So how I want it to be done is actually it doesn't really matter. So when these dogs have smoldered, we're all ready. Then I want Beercules to run in first and just make all the mobs go to him pretty much. And then Posture Check will go after him and he will AoE taunt Lip, and then on goes the next. After Posture Check, I can press it one more time so that we see it. After Posture Check, it's fainted, then Sheet, then who is this guy? Cassian, Aristler, Creamy. If the mobs are not dead by that point, we use the AoE taunts of the main tank and off tank, but I don't want to use that for this. So, everybody looks sorta ready. So Beercules, if you can walk in, grab all the mobs, stack them up on you. Don't start healing, don't make them run away from him. And Posture Check, you're behind him. First AoE taunt going out now. And then fainted now. Here we go. Sheet now. Next guy now. Who is this guy? And Cassian. And now they should be smoldered enough. And we're gonna... We could kill the boss of this. We could leave them like this smoldered. We could pull the boss, they are not gonna respawn. Ashelan, if you want to try it, you can run in right now on the boss while some of them are up still. Oh, they all despawn. So this is just a regular kill of Magmadar. Only thing I need you to think about, Ashelan, is after the first fear, I want you to slowly start dragging him towards Lucifron. And that means that healers, you will have to stay away. Drag him along the wall if you can. Healers, stay away from the boss now. He's slowly gonna start dragging him, very, very slowly. And this is how the fight goes. We slowly move it all the way through the whole fight and keep Fear Ward up on Ashelan. Because I don't want to use speed improvement items here. I only want the boss to be slowly moved. We will also have one guy who's assigned to douse. Now it really doesn't matter. Now anyone can douse because we're gonna chill after this. And just stop at the imps again, Ashelan, because they might respawn. Can we have a douse on Magmadar as well?
I did.
So, sorry to interrupt.
Awesome.
Can some mage group buff intellect on raid leaders groups? None of us have the intellect buff anymore. Group 4 in specific.
Yeah, feel free. You can do a rebuff on it.
Group 3 doesn't have any also int buff.
Can we do a full rebuff now? Everyone?
Yeah, do a full 60 minutes. We might lose our 1 hour buff before Rag, but it's fine. We are gonna make the DPS check by a mile anyway. Holy shit, that loot though. Strikers mark TOEP, what the fuck?
And like I said, you have to sacrifice people for the good loot.
Yeah. Clear to me now.
By the way, for future reference, where exactly would you want me to patry with the 2 first dog packs? Now that we're here.
as close to the... pretty much where you're standing exactly now.
Alright.
Or maybe even a little bit more forward, even closer to the packs, just so Lucifron doesn't catch up to the packs before we have killed them. But the closer, the better. The problem is if you get too close, then when everybody's running in, they let go of you. So you can't be too close. But as close as you can get, but don't die. So let's pull the imps and then we can pass them. Just run into them, pass them. So far so good with the route. There are no... We'll do some Q&A at some points with the VOD as well. And we skip these imps like we normally do. After that we go across the first bridge only. And I think some people know the route, so you can guide the rest of the lava skip. Just follow the star. You can gather up before, and so that everybody's... Because we're not trying to simulate the speedrun right now. So just gather up, let everybody be ready, and then we go together. It's key importance that the tanks go first. So they will have Noggin Fogger Elixir to make sure that they have slow fall to cross. And let's go, Ashla, you lead the way. We are gonna pull the Annihilator. So we just get up on this ledge, and then Ashlan, to the left, Ashlan. Go back. We go from the lava side. But it's okay. Now we're killing it here. So we kill it here now this week. The issue with killing it there is the Surger is not gonna be dead, so it might patrol if you're on that side. Just so you know why it's important. And then we do the Fire Lord. It should not chain with the rest. And we're gonna continue along the side of the lava through this whole run. So now you went around this pillar, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna come in as you're running in now pretty much. Since it's not a lot about keep an eye out on your HP guys, I don't want that. I'd prefer if we spread these out to avoid damage than stacking them to deal with damage. In the speedruns you thought correct though, we stack everything we can pretty much. So continue hugging the lava side. There should be one Annihilator on the other side or a Fire Lord. Yes, that's one. And you can pull the next Annihilator along the same line. The dog is what we worry about. The dog is what needs to die before the boss. So in this situation we would have no choice but to wait. But obviously the hunter will be ahead in the future. So yeah, let's pull that Annihilator. And then Aroane, I want you to pull the Fire Lord behind it. Next to the giant pack. That one. And when this one dies, you do the dog, and you do the dog between the giant packs, like in the middle, almost where this Fire Lord was pulled from. And you can also do the dog in front of Gehennas, but I will call for every single pull next week. If I'm 60 and ready, that is. But I will mark and call for everything. And then let's actually drink up from here and pretend that we are just here without... we haven't done any more. We're not gonna kill the giant packs on left or right side. We're going to pull the boss from here. And what I want you to do is pretty much pull the boss, and then as soon as you need to move, if you're a melee, if tanks or any other, if there's Rain of Fire on melee, you move the boss towards the raid, towards where the dead dog is. So we keep pulling him closer to where we're going at all times, if needed. If he just does a Rain of Fire on ranged, keep him where he is. We're not gonna risk anything. Feel free to go when you're ready. Make sure you pop FAP. FAP on all the melees on this boss. So remember, if there's a, you can cleave as much as you want, and you decurse the melees. Decurse all the melees, and the range guys move a little bit back or a little bit forward. Don't tank it. Care for on your right side. There's still destroyers behind you. You don't have all the space in the world. is move. We have a dog. Banish the Annihilator and pick up the dog. Every paladin bubble. Every paladin has it. We're gonna stop after this for a sec. So every paladin bubble. Kill the dog and banish the Annihilator. Every single paladin just bubble and proceed. This is still okay. Shit. Oh, this practice run is getting horrible. I think it's a lack of healing that's killing people now.
Oh, it's the debuff that fucked us really hard. The curse.
Yeah, you should probably curse people who are low.
Yeah,
not only melees.
Sometimes. Melees and tanks are usually the guys who get low.
We only had 2 mages. I mean, it's really rough for this fight.
Yeah,
I was just cursing the whole fight. And
we lost 2 decursors. We lost the Resto Druid and the mage.
Someone douse.
Someone douse, and we are only focusing on the routes. Now we had extra mob as well. So we move on. I'm sorry, Sheets. You hug the left, and you're gonna pull the Fire Lord on the left side. And then you continue hugging left side, and you're gonna pull the Patrolling Surger that patrols from the left. So shoot that guy if you can. We only need to kill that Surger. In a future, that Surger is obviously gonna be pulled way earlier. So even if you miss the timing, you still have long enough time. And then it's in front of you. It's a Destroyer pack. Not that Gehennas, but the other pack to your left. And please divide those mobs, don't stack them. I really don't want that. Now we had 1 too many. So spread them, please. Take your time, tanks. DPS don't go crazy, there's no DPS race. I'm just getting you into the route for now.
Get my own box after this one.
I think we should have filled with raiders. There were like 30 people.
Yeah, that's not the issue, honestly. The issue is not the lack of heals, the issue is not the lack of people, the issue is the lack of play. Like, it's the basic things that we are missing today. Just 20 seconds ago, we don't even keep buffs up on our DPS anymore. Like, the things that doesn't have to be ever said are being said. And that's the bad omen. But this Fire Lord we would have pulled, and then we would have pulled the Annihilator as well, so you can grab that one too. And after that it's the Destroyer pack, and this Destroyer pack is optional, but we are gonna do it because I don't want to risk anything. So let's pull the Destroyers to the right and split them up. And this is skippable, and we will skip this pack, but I want to clear it now because I need you guys to have space. We can't have a ass pull that causes a Petri out. We have a Fire Lord as well. You have to prioritize killing the Fire Lord and divide the Giant. Kill everybody on the Fire Lord first. Pop fire protection potions, please.
Dispel Loratus, please, I can't heal.
Can we get Might on Rogues, please?
Deal rest.
Basic buffs. Come on, guys. And we keep going forward, and we're gonna go into the tunnel. So you just skip everything, you get into the tunnel, where we will kill the dog. And the Surger. I don't know how far the dog is. If the dog is in Narnia, then we just turn around and we do the Destroyer pack from the tunnel. Okay, good. So this situation will differentiate each week, because we never know where the mobs are exactly in their patrol. So sometimes we'll... Perfect. Sometimes we're gonna go for the dog. Sometimes we're gonna go into the tunnel and just kill the destroyers. So stay in the tunnel so we can simulate that it's the other way around type situation, where the dog is in Narnia and we have some time. And then we're gonna do the double destroyer pack, or the destroy giant pack. This time you spread them out. Normally we would stack them up. And whenever you're ready, feel free to pull them. Vision wise, I'm still not the greatest. You can shoot the destroyers, Aroni. Awesome. Just keep them spread to the best of your ability. That's perfect, Beer Kitties. Perfect, perfect. Keep it there. Perfect. Except dropping threat, but other than that, perfect. And we are not gonna practice the execution of Gar this week because of lack of players. It's too much of a risk. You can pull the Fire Lord though. And after the Fire Lord is dead, you can pull the first dog. And as you see, we are not doing the other side of the room. We are skipping a bunch of things. They are not gonna change with the boss. The only thing that can fuck this up in Gar fights is the fact if an ad blows up and you are flying to pull the rest. It's all about positioning. Yeah, whenever it's safe to pull.
It won't change boss, right?
Are we not bubbling on dogs anymore?
No.
Sorry.
No, you can shoot it. We are not what? Bopping?
Bubbling on dogs.
Yeah, we are.
And no one
Laura,
is
bubble the last one. Crazy, just bubble please. Crazy Tony. Thank you. I had a whole bunch of macros for this. It's a little bit slow. So this is how it would look if we are killing Gar in a speedrun. This is the approach. We kill it running in from here. We will go along the left wall, Sarda, just to verify we have more space. I don't want to do that today. I don't feel that it's a good idea. So I want you to kill at least the Fire Lord on the right side. At least that. I would prefer you kill everything, but it's also scary. So at least we kill the Fire Lord. Or we actually clear everything and we pretend as if the mobs are still there. So your positioning needs to be in order to simulate that the mobs are still there. So let's kill the rest of the mobs as well. If the Annihilator chains with the Destroyers, then I need you to banish the Annihilator and kill the Destroyers first. It does not chain. We're good. Lucky. Kill the Annihilator as well, just to... We're still gonna pretend as if the Annihilator and the Destroyers, they will be there. So if you go flying that way, I consider you have wiped the raid, just so you know. If an ad dies and you fly anywhere close to the mobs you just killed, you have wiped the raid. We're only killing them for safety. Can we please mark up all the ads, and I will post some stuff? And these are our targets. And these are our healings. TFT, you are the 4th tank healer, but Dusty is not here. So you might have to try to keep an eye out on the Warlocks at the same time.
Yeah.
In the pull, what we will do, now it's different, we can still do it, but it's more risky now that we don't have full raid, is in the future, Vesla is gonna run in with shield wall up. He will drop a dummy at his feet when he gets contact with the ads, and then he will pop a sapper. All the ads are gonna go for him. Ashilan goes and quickly picks up guard, drags him out of there, and then Beercules comes in and AoE taunts all the ads of Vesla. So Vesla, your job is basically shield wall, run into them, pop a sapper, maybe a demo shout, and just step aside, so towards Beercules. But I don't think we're gonna do it this time. This time we're just gonna do it sort of a more standard pull. And therefore, does any paladin want to bubble pull it so we don't have a one-shot on pull?
So I don't have any tank assignments this time around.
I can bubble.
No, you don't have any tank assignments, Vesla. The only thing I want you to do is, after the boss is dead, we're gonna pull out one mob at a time, the low HP ones, so ranged can finish them.
Yeah.
And I need you and Ashilan will bring out one mob each, pretty much. As soon as your mob is dead, you run back in, grab another one, bring it out, etc, etc.
Yeah.
Buff up Amplify Magic, Underwater Breathing, everything. CD over it, and you don't have CD, right?
Yeah, I said I can bubble.
Okay. And you know how to position as well, after the banishes. So do a pull timer of 20 seconds, so that everybody's on par. I don't want to risk any lives. And remember, Beercules, it's really hard for him to pick these up, like really, really hard. So no AoE on pull. When you run in, I don't want to see the little cheeky sapper for the parse. Nothing.
5,
Not a single
4,
AoE spell in the world. Let
2,
Beercules get the
1.
mobs. Beercules is slowly picking up them. Cross is still loose, so that's why you can go and help him. If you see any loose mobs, you can just pick them up and bring them to him. A Rizzler is taking a bunch of damage. And now it should be stable. Now you just kill the boss, over in your position for the banishes. TFT, you're prepared to pop any Warlock if you see a Warlock in trouble. And dispel the tanks, guys. The reason they're taking this bursty damage is because of the debuff. It's not because of they getting hit hard. The dispels needs to be super on point. I think banishes should break about soon. One of the banishes, let's leave the star banish open, and Ashilan, you can just pick up star when it breaks. I can't see timers. Is it the circle or the star? Star. Yeah. Rebanish anything that you need, the diamond is perfect. Now we don't have anyone to pull out mobs for this time, since both tanks are occupied, so dispel and spam heal Beercules, and then you start killing the skull. Ranged, kill the skull, and position accordingly. Remember, if you blow up towards where those mobs were alive, it's a wipe.
Triangle does.
Use mana potions, dark runes if you need mana healers, and yeah, kill the 3% mob. It's the nipple. Just finish it off. Let Ashilan fly into the wall. Lovely. Kill the star, please, since it's already pulled out. Ranged on the star. Lovely. So far no one has been flying towards the death zone, which is really good. It means this tactic would have worked even with ads, which is great news. We're gonna work a little bit on the pull, obviously. When there's 40 of us it's safer, and then Vesla will do the special pull with the sapper, so there will be no loose mobs in the start. Don't go flying to Narnia, guys. Lovely. Really clean. Good job, guys. Fresh Brutality Blade. What's up with this loot?
That would look good on my side.
And after we kill Gar, if this was let's say this was a speedrun simulation, I would ask you to run drink all the way to where you're stacked up right now. Now you don't have to do that, just run to that place and sit down and drink to full.
I'm out of mana.
But we also need to rebuff.
Yeah.
Half my blessings are gone.
Yeah, in the speedrun we use priest if they have inner focus. We use druids because druids have a lot of mana to spare. And we don't rebuff any arcane intellect or anything, any of those buffs at all. So basically Beercules will help out with like a Gift of a Wild and a back to bear. And we try to get blessings, of course always blessings. So when it comes to these packs, it's business as usual. Vesla, you're gonna tank the square, which is one of the lava elementals. Will you mark square and moon, any one of you? On the rock ads?
I can mark.
I got it.
Yeah. And we are gonna banish both rank 1 this week, but in the future we're only banishing moon. So, but we're gonna banish 2 because I want this to be safe. So Tiz, you do the moon, and Jaka, you do the square. You do rank 1s only, and we treat these packs as usual. We just kill skull into cross into square into moon. You can pull them now. Everybody looks sort of ready. So just rank 1 banishes on both the elementals, please, and then you pick up skull and cross. You kill them. And Vesla, I want you to, like normally, we're not gonna banish the square, right? So that's why I stimulated you to pick up the square. But obviously you don't have to do that now.
Did someone douse by the way?
Yes, I doused.
Okay.
Awesome. Face these away from the raid. They are not allowed to look at the raid, these 2 guys. And we just chill and drink to full. We wait for Geddon to pass and then you can pull the next 2. Make sure you mark the square and moon as well for the banishes, so we don't get issues.
Pulling.
Yep. And Melis, please chug GFPPs. No more random that you could get double tapped by. Yeah, we have a lot of people stunned in fire right now. That's how Mortal died. That's the Petri out. It was exactly like that. They got stunned in that fire. So just when these mobs are dead, take a few steps back, drink up to full again, dispel everything, pop a GFPP. Make sure this run is safe. There are some things with these packs that you cannot avoid without GFPP or Tuber. Like you can get one shot. And
can
you
I have
need
a stamina
to...
buff, please?
Who is that?
El Meme.
Yes.
El Meme. The rogue.
El Meme.
So we can distract if actually we fuck that. On the next lap we pull him. We keep the raid on the right side. We keep the boss in the middle of the room-ish. And Ashilan, you, as always, you shield wall the run out.
If Radiator says finish him, we finish him. We don't run.
Yes. If I say commit or stay in or something, then we don't run. In the speedrun, I'm considering using Recklessness on the warriors after pull. Like after 3 globals, just pop Wreck and Zug Zug. But we are not gonna do that this week. We're just gonna pull him normally. Any rogue who is a good distractor, remember there's a pack behind that rock on your right, so you can't distract him too soon. Keep him there, perfect. So the baseline is that we are not always gonna fight him in this spot. Run out, Medi out. Steal rescue of the bomb. Give Steel Rasp a little shield before he goes boom boom. Awesome, back in melee. Oh, the earliest area I've seen. Cassian. Bomb. Melee's out, Melee's out, Melee's out. And the boss is gonna come closer to us now. What's the HP on the... Okay, we commit here. Commit here, you don't have to move the boss, just run off with the bomb and kill it where it is. Lovely. And now the drink up to full, and then the next pack is the left one. Where there's only 3 mobs.
So no banish, or...?
Yeah, you can do a rank 1 on the Reaver.
Okay.
Feel free to pull. And after this pack is dead, I want you all to step back except for our hunter, our pulling hunter. I don't want people in combat when he's practicing, because if he fucks up, he can still feign or Petri without putting all of you at risk.
Can't press anything.
Okay, then we wait a minute or 2.
That's the weirdest bug I've ever had in my life. Like, I can see everything moving, but I cannot use like any actions whatsoever. Nothing's working.
Yeah.
Oh, that was happening to me yesterday. Have you updated your add-ons?
I'm gonna have to go with a solid no on that one.
I updated and then it got fixed. It happened twice to me.
Fix it after that could
Yeah,
be
Overridden went to raid leader tech support and I said update your whole computer.
Alright, sorry, you said I was gonna pull.
Yeah, that's a sweet spot for that dog. It's about right now.
Are we talking about... Oh yeah, you're talking about the right one. I missed
Yeah,
it now.
you want to pull it in the middle of the packs.
Yeah.
Stay away from him, guys. Stay away from him. Like, if he needs to feign, he needs to feign. See if it chains.
It does not.
We're good. Okay, perfect. Then Loratus bubble for the dog. That's the first pull I need you to get down with. Because you're gonna start looking for that pull after the left side pack has died, or we're killing the left side pack pretty much. And now there's an even more spicy pull. Don't mark a skull. We're not killing that pack at all. You're gonna pull Shasra now.
Nice.
So the whole raid stand a little bit in front and to the left of that dog. Just where the pet is right now. Where the pet is perfect.
Bring it in the curve, I guess.
Yeah, you have to shoot him so that you don't chain the rest of the packs. If we were to chain the right side pack, we will banish the Reaver, and we will kill Shasra. But in general,
There is a dog as well.
Yeah, we have a
not
dog
walk into us. It's not gonna walk into us. Just okay, stay here. Yeah, don't do anything. Let the dog patrol and turn around so that everybody can see that we are in no danger. So I don't want people to stress out.
It turns here.
It turns now, it should turn. So you see, from here we're safe. And what I want you to do is pull the dog, let him walk almost all the way back to the raid, and then we kill it from there. And Segak Priest, can you offensively dispel the boss? And Kira, can you decur, or both mages spam decurse? We have to get rid of the curse ASAP. Arcane Protection Potion is the thing, because we will take a lot of damage, or not a lot, but decent amount of damage. And if everybody looks ready, so go ahead and pull the boss, and let's try this out. If we have a shit situation, I will call a Petri out, and I will pay for it. Just max range on the casters, and get ready to decurse the Medis. Decurse, spam the curse. Anyone who takes damage is your prio target for the cursing. And then you keep the cursing the whole raid, because we need to get rid of this the curse before we can pull next pack. All good and clean. This is one of the tricks that I hope that the world doesn't know. Yes, we need someone to run over and douse as well. A rogue could stealth this week if you want to, just for safety. It's safe to run between, but let's have Trinus going, I think. Yeah, let's let him, and he can do the douse. We will have a douse assignment as well for every single douse, and this rune will be a rogue, just in case they pull, they can vanish. You can pull the Fire Lord now. We're gonna try to keep our world buffs, at least till we've done Domo. And now I can't see uphill, so I can't plan the next pull. The next pull will be the dog. There's a sweet spot for that one too. And I think you can feel the sweet spot. I don't need to tell you when. This sweet
Crazy Tony needs to bubble.
Yeah, Tony bubbles. Perfect. And you can pull the next. You can rank 1 banish on the Reaver, just because we are lacking people. I don't want too much damage. Awesome. And remember, hug the left wall. The right pack can still ninja pull if you're being sloppy. Re-taunt it and turn it away from the raid before it breaks. Awesome. Keep hugging the left wall. You can run, pull the Fire Lord.
I'm out of range.
You pulled.
Yeah. Banish the Reaver. Kill the Fire Lord first. And then kill the the Firewalker marked with the skull now. Off tank the others. You don't have to rebanish the Lava Reaver, that's fine. Just kill the Cross first. The Flame Guard first, and then the Lava Reaver. Remember, there's fire on the floor, so take a few steps away. Perfect, yes. Let's walk through to the Annihilator. And as usual on Annihilators, any warrior can taunt. Just keep it melee. And so after this upcoming bridge, Aroni, there are 2 pulls to make. You can either pull the dog, just when it's about to turn on the bridge, that's around where the Douse rune is, or we pull the other pack, and you have to make a split decision on your own here. But now it looks like the pack, so you can shoot the pack and bring it back. Just mark a skull on the Firewalker. And banishes. 2 rank 1s, the moon is unmarked.
That's not the skull.
I'm stunned. I can banish.
Yeah, we are killing the wrong target now, but it's fine. Make sure, when Skull dies, it drops a fire, so step away from Skull now. And the dog will patrol into us unless we pull back after this mob is dead. You don't have to rebanish anything, just kill these 2. Bubble for the next pack is TFT, or for the next dog. But we kill these guys first. And yeah, you can go grab the dog fever.
I'll get him now.
Yeah, if you get blinded or anything during the pull, you will have to Petri, by the way. There's no coming out of it for you.
Me, you mean?
Yeah.
Can I even press it?
I mean, you Petri when you come out of it. It's gonna hit you once you survive that hit for sure. But there's no other way to be safe than Petriing out of it.
I'm pretty sure you can Petri out of it.
Oh, then even better. Yeah, you can bubble out of it, so you should be able to Petri out of it. And here there are also a bunch of choices for you. There's the Patrolling Surger, Patrolling Dog, the dog in the tunnel coming from the left, or the Fire Lord. So I'm gonna let you choose. And we just go with whatever he chooses now. If something happens, I will be quick to call, but no, I'm just gonna pretend I'm not here for a few pulls. So you can do the pull choice of your own.
Just missed it.
Oh, that would have been a good pull.
Yeah, I just max ranged it.
Yeah. So now you'll still have to do that one, because otherwise it's gonna chain with the pack and the dog. So now you're relegated to doing the Surger into the dog, pretty much. Don't pull the Surger too fast. It has to turn and go a few yards, otherwise now it's safe. Perfect. So you do the Surger and then you do the dog. You can already run down and prepare for the dog. So you don't need to
this dog to come.
Yeah. Dog coming, TFT you bubble.
Already used on last.
Loratus is doing
I'll bubble.
It's fine. 3 of you bubbles.
Fuck.
When does TFT and Crazy have their bubbles? Because now we can't do dogs.
3.5 minutes.
Can I
5
take...
seconds. Yeah, you can take the dog in the tunnel with volley. So you just stand pretty much where Ashilan is right now, and you volley from there into the tunnel. So you volley now. Perfect. Tony bubbles. You can also on the first, like the one we just did at the bridge, you can pull that dog with volley from the bridge as well if there's a weird situation. Just FYI. Business as usual with this pack. Let's get some mana. Just give them a couple of seconds. We are. Yeah, now it's fine. It's fine. Let's go ahead and pull. As long as we have all the buffs for Domo, I'm happy. Rag is still kinda rag. Good. No, we are not gonna do the right pack. We're skipping it fully. This week we can do it if you want to. But we are gonna skip the right pack in the future. So it's up to you how safe you wanna play it.
Let's kill it, in my opinion.
Okay. Yeah, let's kill the right pack first. Save the Annihilator as a rage mob. But we are...
It's still there.
We are going to do the... We're gonna skip this pack when it matters, and we're gonna hug the left wall, kill the Annihilator and go straight into the boss. Vanish coming good. Okay, that's ready. Awesome. Drink up to full and then we use that guy as a rage mob. Did I get the ECD yet? No. The assignments that I wrote, Truffle, you're alone on your guy now obviously, but that is for the kick. I want you to cleave from the target that you're assigned on. So we have 2 rogues cleaving from Skull, 2 rogues cleaving from Cross. And then that means the rest of the rogues probably cleave from Square or Moon. So we have even damage. The interrupt is what's marked in that macro. Mana looks fine, let's do the rage mob. And remember your targets. We also have to mark the boss with the diamond and the ads with the rest. The ads are Skull, Cross, Square, Moon. The first 4 marks are the ads, and the boss is the diamond.
What are the tanks?
It's in the chat, right?
Yeah.
No, that's interrupt.
Hercules. Oh, Tide. That's supposed to be Vesla.
Okay,
Vesla,
then
you
I'll
are on
just
Square
whatever
and
the Tide has. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't update it. Let's go ahead and pull, guys. Remember your assigned targets. Warriors probably go for Square and Moon. It's a good idea to cleave up from since they are being tanked by a warrior. And dispel everything. Number 1 source of death on this boss is lack of dispelling. Looks like no heals went through.
Ooh.
Better start.
Come on, Laos.
Cheeky Dells. Also.
No Vendor Strike.
Holy shit.
Crazy.
Priest and Rogue. Insane. That's rare. So in this upcoming bit, Aroni, you will have a Dog Patrol, you will have a Surger, which needs to be pulled. After those, or when you are fighting, now you choose to pull the Surger first, and that means the Dog will be second. We are also going to pull and kill one mob from up the hill. So you can run up the hill towards Domo and pull one of the mobs. The last mob at the top we're gonna save, because I want to have that as a rage mob before the actual fight of Domo. And this mob obviously will not be killed in the slope, in the actual run. It's gonna be pulled down to us, and it will be fought where the Surger died pretty much. And now we turn back to Golemag. With Golemag, same as Sulfuron, we are only going to clear the left side of the room. Today we can clear the right side as well if you wish. But we have tried it out, and the adds from Golemag are super easily tankable. So when it comes to that, I at least want you to pull a little bit different than usual. So I want you to start by pulling. You can actually pull the Dog right now. Even with an add, it's fine. Because that's the patrolling Dog.
Loratus powers.
Yeah, perfect. And now it's kind of hard for me to, because I cannot see what you see on the pulls. But I want you to, Symphis, can you move a little bit forward and look to the left? So I want you to pull the Fire Lord first. And then I want you to pull the Fire Lord the next Fire Lord. And then the Dog can be pulled in several sweet spots. One is between the boss and the first pack, the other one is between the two packs. So you get to choose out of situation where you want to pull the Dog, but you cannot pull him in front of a pack. So just give a
row the big packs, right? Like not the solo lava annihilator, yeah. I'll take him
so you have
these two.
Between these two, or between the boss and the last one, doesn't matter. And Steel Rasp Bubble on this. So now we've simulated the fact that we are gonna skip all of this. Everything that's left on the right side we're gonna skip. I will advise you to kill them for this this week.
I need to get closer.
So this everything that we're killing now is only because we are short on people, and I want to make it ultra safe. We are going to skip all of this. 2 banishes on these packs, please. At least now Aroni has tried out all the pulls, all the weird pulls that we have been practicing with some other guys. I might actually have 2 hunters pulling at the same time, like in the Domo hill. Can we get a hold of Moon?
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. A little
Wait
banish.
a little bit for mana.
Yeah, we are dry. Alright, let's get it. It's only 3 mobs. And we drink to full after this. Yeah, burn all your mana healing if you have to. We drink to 100% mana before the boss. Once again, because we are short on people. In the upcoming weeks, since we will be fighting the boss on the left-hand side with both adds in melee range, we are not going to use any hunters to pull the adds to the tanks, so the tanks will just run in and pick up their add. This time, because I don't want to have more healing than it is, we are going to keep them as a normal weak kill. So I will post you... Fuck, I'm disconnected. Aroweni, you are going to pull the left add to BRQ Lease, and Moon Beast, you're gonna pull the right add to Vesla. And Vesla, you obviously need a little bit of tank gear for this, but they don't hit hard.
Yes.
And we get them out of Enrage this week because we are short on healers. So if Ashelan is ready, feel free to run in, and we're gonna do the boss. Hunters. Grab your targets. Good recovery there. And Ashila move the boss deeper. Backpedal a bit. Because they're still enraged on the Achilles side, so I kind of want it gone. No, it's fine. Perfect. Tank against tank, big Tarsus. In this moment, when the boss is dead, we would have hugged the side of the room, obviously. Yeah, we should have a dose. Anyone dose? Yeah, we got one guy going. We would have hugged the right side, and that means it's a tiny bit to run. We want to have pot CD for Domo because it's not safe. So I want... In general, the hunters are gonna activate pack, so that the melee groups with the warriors, they will have one paladin each per group, so we will have 3 paladins going with them. 3 melee groups will go up the hill while the rest run. You will run ahead with pack and start killing the last ad. We can't use this for rage because I'm not there. So you'll probably have to kill this guy. Either without rage. I'm gonna log in one last time on my character. Alright, so, Domo. Issue is, on this kill, we have 2 mages. We're supposed to have 3. So, there will be 2 loose targets. And I have to assign warriors to tank those targets, unfortunately. To off-tank them. So just give me a sec to modify my assignments, and I will post it in just a few seconds.
Do we need a presentation on how to use Pal Power?
I think we could use a sit-down. Because we're losing might buff on our warriors, that's about as bad as it gets.
It's mine and it just ran out. I was sorting the loot.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's not allowed to happen in an actual run. So these are the so-called sheep targets. A Rizzler and Creamy, I'm gonna have you tank one of these shitty healer ads each. Once you have about 6,000-7,000 or like 5,000-6,000 threat on it, just stop hitting it. I don't want you to have bleeds on it. If it becomes a shitty situation. Other than that, The tanks are Tide being Vetsla, so Vetsla, you're tanking the boss. Have you done so before?
Yes. Yep.
Good. I was fairly certain that you've done this before, that's why I picked you as the third. So you tank the boss, Ashelan does Skull Cross, and Birkeles grabs Moon and Square to the side. All of this will happen in one go without us stopping on week 3. Week 1 and week 2 will make a tiny stop just to verify. So we're gonna kill Skull Cross, and then we're cleaving Skull Cross, then we are cleaving 2 of the sheeps. After that, Ashelan, you go and pick up one of the healers from one of the spare tanks, and we put everything in a big stack around Birkeles targets. So we cleave 2 by 2 by 4. You can do a pull timer or something, because now you will have to talk.
Shadow protection.
I cannot manage this. Yeah, get shadow protection up, actually. Hold the pull timer. Yeah, hold the pull timer, we have to get that buff up.
Five.
Don't go in.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah,
you want us to stop damaging the mobs we're tanking at 5k Fred?
Yes, just when you are safe and the healers are not gonna out-threat you, I just don't want bleeds on them because they will heal to full anyway. And if we put bleeds on them and we get a shit situation, then we cannot CC them in any way.
Yeah.
So just initially get them, and you can tank them close to Birkeles targets.
Yeah, so just tank and spank, no bleeds. Let's go.
Yeah, and put them where Birkeles has his mobs. Do another pull timer, everybody looks sorta... You probably don't have to shadow protection.
20 seconds is okay now, pull timer.
Yeah, let's do a 20-second pull timer and then go. We have Songflower and Rend is gonna drop off mid-fight, but we will be fine.
It's already gone.
Not all of us.
5.
Only the non-60
4,
minutes.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's pick up all the ads, move the ads to the right, that's where Birkeles is going if you're assigned to an ad. Leave the Skull and Cross, and then Ashelan break the other sheeps. You can keep just spam CC the star while we kill the rest. And then someone break triangle, bring it into the stack. Bring it into the stack of Cross and star. Any hunter, break triangle please. Perfect. Kill the last 2. And a Rizzler.
Yes.
A Rizzler Vetsla, whoever of you who doesn't get relieved, get ready to shield Walter. Just be ready to, because they could start slapping.
I have shovel up.
Yeah, I don't think there's a... Careful the Rain of Fire, but it doesn't look very spiky damage-wise. Yeah, but lucky for Vetsla. Easy clap. So this is the baseline tactic that we're gonna run. It is possible to cleave all 8 of them with an AoE taunt rotation, but we don't have 25 warriors. So we're gonna do it 2 by 2 by 4. And I'm considering that this is a good place to pop Wreck on as well, because this fight is so weird. So now we do the run to Ragnaros. There might be a respawn because we are super slow. Please equip your Swift Boots, your Nifties, everything that makes you increase in speed, you use. And if you see a mob on the way, then just pause, let everybody catch up to you.
Don't forget about the mobs we skipped.
Do we use Swift?
The point. What we are going to do is we are gonna use Nifties into Swift Boots because they don't stack. You can only use one, and if you use Nifties first, then it just gets removed. So we use Swiftness Boots into Nifties into Swiftness Pots, and then we will have a Rogue who is running in front with Aspect of the Pack, which will be Flex Friday, and he will pop Sprint, Nifties, Swiftness Pot, Prep Sprint. He will pop everything, so he gets to Rag way ahead of us. That's why we killed the Patrolling Surger coming out of the Rag Chamber to buy space for Flex. So about now, he would have already started gassing away from us. And his job is to go into the rag lair, talk to Domo, start the event, and then wait for us, basically. We will have one ad. So you guys need, before you enter Rag's room, can you pause so I can catch up, because my camera is the last guy of the raid. So I can tell you what I want you to do.
And don't forget to equip your normal items after you use them.
Yeah, exactly. As soon as the timer is gone, equip the other item. I don't know, can you snapshot Swift boots? Can you click them and then equip some other boots that still have the effect, or no?
No, the debuff will lift the spin.
Okay, yeah, so you have to swap that. Stay where you are now. You're gonna go to the left. You're not gonna do the regular path. You're gonna swim across. And since I cannot see shit now, I have no clue if you're making it or if you're starting. Look at the bear. He's doing the correct way. And then you stop up on the platform and we pull the surgery from there. So you can't pre-pop GFPP, and you're not going to be able to because of swiftness potion. But I need you all to get comfortable in actually swimming through lava and know that this is a safe spot to get up from. And
we should probably buff
now...
here.
Sorry?
We should probably buff here.
Yeah, while they are killing it, or while everybody's killing it and everybody's gathering up, you don't really have time to do anything else than bless. Because about now it would be 10 seconds left till Rag spawns. So what I want you to think about, or I want you to simulate, is can everybody just stack up on Symphyx? Symphyx, can you mark yourself all the ranged? The melees, you obviously know where you're going.
I don't have any... yeah.
It's fine, it's fine. So let's pretend you have just killed that last Surger. It's 10 seconds till the fight. Where do you go? Everybody's sort of guessing where to go, and it's gonna be a full fuck fiesta. The only thing you need to know is the people who are assigned to healing tanks, they need that spot behind the tanks. People who, preferably priest, not assigned to any tank, I need you to be in range of the melee camp, because shields are insanely good. And so let's pretend, do a pull timer of 10 seconds. When it hits 0, I want everybody to find a partner so they're standing 2 by 2 as quickly as possible. And we can do this practice 3 times next week too. But just do a pull timer of 5 seconds. When it hits 0, find a partner, find a spot, and pretend as if the fight is starting.
I mean, we can also like take a picture.
Of course, we can pre-assign all of it, but I've tried pre-assign a bunch of things that didn't work. So I need people to be practicing their default runs, because we're having the same players each raid. So if everybody's used to running to the same place, then it's all good. But I also want to stress test you. So just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Start running. Find a spot. Find a spot and find a partner. Duo up and make sure the range is fine. And you can start the Rag event. When I know that we have the same 40 players, like after week 2, then I will probably pre-arrange the positionings for this. And now this time you have all the space in the world, because there are 3 slots of stacks that are not there.
There is anyway like over 1 minute time to fix it when after we spoke the monitor, there is no hurry.
Which we won't have. Did you miss the whole point of the rogue running ahead and starting the event, and we have 15 seconds to spread and all of that?
There is still time.
Yeah. I mean, there should be time still. We should be fine. One thing that we are gonna start doing from week 3 or even only on week 4 is I'm gonna allow the rogues to stay in with evasion up. Because you can evasion tank this boss as a rogue, it's been done multiple times. But as a DPS, with evasion up, obviously you can take 1 hit safely, but if you take 2 hits without dodging 1, it might be game over. So this week I don't want rogues to stay in at all, play the game as normal. I will call for when the melees go out, everything will be like normal. But in the full Sendit runs I will allow rogues who want to evasion and stay in. Fight starts in 3, get ready. Elise, get out. Hold it. It's delayed. Okay, go in. Ashelan, actually you're vocal. You deal with it. It's a lot better. You say when they can go in, I will just call them out. Melis out. Melis in.
You don't get heals bandage.
Out melee, out melee, out melee. Careful, careful. Oh, Vesla, what a bop that was.
I pet with me there.
That's fine. Just deal with the boss. Find Vesla, save him.
I'm fine. I'm gonna take away Petri and Sweden out of Lara.
And a
Make sure you
petition
have
blood.
someone ready to heal you.
Holy shit, this loot is insane.
Yeah, great loot. I honestly I liked the practice. Like you guys did some really good stuff, and you adapted, all of you. And I don't think we leaked too much of the future stuff. But I'm really happy with the practice, even though, of course, Sheet died and I died and Shay1 died, and it sucks. But the practice, all in all, is good, and I think with 40 players next week, we're gonna have a really clean run, and then the week after that, we start going fast. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys deal with loot.
Yeah, let's do the loot. Oh, is my mic muted or not? It's not. Okay, let's start with the loot. Class loot first. We have Warlock. And I guess we are rolling also the BOEs today.